You don't need more time. If you have been thinking that that's the problem, let me inform you that it is not. You have created time blocks, you have schedules, you have systems, you have productivity tools, but some days it just feels like work is not flowing and you have a deadline and nothing is really working. Productivity systems have now failed you. Hi, I'm Sindra, your NeuroForte strategist and coach. Welcome to our weekend series. This weekend, we're going to be exploring why time might not be the problem or the issue for you, but instead, what we need is a change in structure. And I'm here to tell you how. Most productivity advice is built around time blocking, time managing, and optimizing your schedule. But what we do know is that time is fixed. What changes every day is your capacity. Every day, you're constantly managing cognitive load, emotional demands, interruptions, decision making, sensory input. So even if you have time, you may not have the capacity to use it in a way how productivity systems are structured. This is why so many productivity systems work temporarily and then suddenly stop working. Not because you are inconsistent, but because these productivity systems are built in a way that are not taking into consideration how your brain actually works. I want to propose something different to you today. Instead of asking, how do I better manage my time? I want you to start asking, what structure will better support my capacity? That's where the shift happens. The shift that I'm proposing is structure. So far, we have learned about how to track energy, what times of the day works best for you, what type of a work you do, and how to place them, the type of work within containers. Now, once we have these containers, we need structure. Why? Because when we have structure, we reserve our energy to just complete the task at hand. Instead of having to think, what do I need to do next? What do I need to do after an interruption or a cognitive overload? We already will have a structure that we can easily follow. Why we need structure? Because motivation fluctuates, energy fluctuates, but structure can carry us throughout the day, a work day. Not because you are pushing harder, but because structure, the system, is doing the work for you. Why the system that I'm proposing will work harder for you? Because most people believe that systems work when it is based on effort. But in my proposal, I'm proposing that this system, the capacity first system, will work for you because it creates consistency. Here's the difference. Time based thinking says, I need more time, I need more hours to complete my work. Capacity based thinking says, I need a system that works even when I'm not feeling my best. You might be wondering, what do this looks like in real life? Let me give you an example. In real life, this might looks like having a sequence in your days that you don't have to think about. You just go along. This is structure. It might also look like protected structured blocks, which are blocks of time of the day that you protect where no one can interrupt and you use it specifically for deep work, the kind of a work that do not need any interruptions. the work that is creative, the work that is innovative, and the work that needs the most concentration on your part. This also could look like week resets. If you're working on a special project and you had a structure for that project and you completed that project and then you are about to begin a new project, this might require you to reset your structure. These are not productivity systems, they're capacity structures. This is what we talk about in my capacity first framework. We're not talking about lofty, ideal conditions in order for you to work effectively. We're talking about building structures that work according to what your brain can sustain and how your nervous system works. This is the part of the work that we do in NeuroForte strategies. We build individualized systems. We support you in building those systems that matches your capacity, your patterns, and your real life. At NeuroForte Strategies, we help you build systems that actually works for you, not against you. So if you have been thinking or feeling that you just need more time, I want you to consider this. Why not think about what if I had a structure that actually could make my work more sustainable? If at this point you can relate with everything that I've been saying, I want you to tell me something in the comments. Tell me about what part of your day feels the most unstructured. And while you're at it, hit that subscription button. That way, you will get notice every week of my new videos where I post suggestions and give you ideas on how to work with your brain and not against it. Until next time.